What's up, everybody? Tiffany Outdoors here today. Joe is cooking up a storm in the kitchen. There's the hawk. Before there was a Tiffany Outdoors, there was Tiffany the farmer.
On a U-turn when possible.
No, we're not U-turning.
Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, Boo. What?
Y'all, look at that. Oh my goodness. Got stuff here. So what's in here? Mushrooms, onions.
Yeah, there's some diced and half of a large Vidalia onion diced up, and I used a combination of a pint of white mushrooms and a half a pint of baby bellas.
Oh gosh,
They've been sitting there just hanging out, doing their thing for a while. This juice that's in there, the mushrooms did that. The juice is itself.
So mushrooms have a lot of moisture in them. A lot of people don't know that because they seem kind of dry, but they do have a lot of moisture in them.
Yeah, and when you add salt, it makes the moisture come out even more. So that's salted and peppered. Plus,
I know what you're pulling out. I already know.
This thing has been like, it's like a miracle seasoning.
This mushroom seasoning is amazing.
It's kind of expensive. We paid about $9 for this. I've had it for a year.
Yeah, it lasts a long time.
It does. Anytime I make anything that's a soup or a stew, it says to use like a teaspoon.
A couple pinches like this.
I do everything in excess. So I just go in and grab some and throw it in. I don't even know how much I'm using.
And it's got like a salty flavor to it, but it's really flavorful.
It really is. It really is. It's that, I don't know exactly what umami is, but it's what I would think umami would taste like.
Yes. So can you tell everybody what you're making?
Okay. So, and I didn't find a recipe exactly for this. It's just because you and I went to an African restaurant and we had oxtails for the first time. Fell in love with
So
them.
good. So good.
And I wanted to make oxtails really, really bad, but I couldn't think of what I would do to make them and what I would put them in. And I was about to make some stroganoff. Because of our stomach issues, we don't do a lot of beef. We eat more chicken and not a whole lot of pork. But when we do, Tiffany buys huge pork roasts, and I cut them up into several meals. I happened to be making the pork stroganoff, and I said, oh, let me throw some oxtails in there too. And so now,
oh my goodness,
now that's what we eat. We eat oxtail and pork stroganoff.
Yes, that's one of my favorite dishes that Joe makes is the oxtail stroganoff. And when she mentioned it yesterday that she wanted to make some oxtail stroganoff, I was like, yes. And we went to, okay, so my dad, he wanted some soul food, right?
Yes, he did.
He wanted some soul food, so I got online and looked up a restaurant, and we found this one that's right down the street from him.
Right down the street. We never paid attention.
He's like, all this time, I could have been coming here. I was like, yeah, the food was amazing. We need to do a restaurant thing. We haven't done those in a while. I think I'll do one for this restaurant. It is amazing. My dad loved it. Joe loved it. I loved it.
No complaints.
None. And there's a Jamaican grocery store. Was it Jamaican grocery store? I think it's Jamaican.
Yeah, I think it's Jamaican.
And we're cruising around. I said, Daddy, we're going to go in this grocery store just to check it out. We've never been in there. And
that's what we
cruised around. And I got a soda for us to try. So we're going to try a soda in one of our taste test videos. And so Joe went to the freezer section and saw these oxtails. I was like, oh my gosh.
The one we did the math.
Huge bag. And we went and asked them, how much was it, $45?
Yeah.
For,
yeah.
was it 10 pounds, 9 pounds?
I think it was 5.
5 pounds.
5 pounds. Let me see. I've got the empty bag in the trash. It's 5 pounds. 5 pounds.
5 pounds, $45. And
We've been paying $20
to 20. Yeah, about 20.
$20 for
6 pieces.
Yeah,
5 to 6
less than
pieces.
half that amount.
Yeah, and they were
poundage wise.
Small.
I think they're like maybe 2 pounds, maybe.
I don't think it's 2 pounds because it was so small.
They really
It was
are.
about 5
They
or
are.
6 pieces.
It was.
So we were like, oh my
like a
gosh,
no-brainer.
we can get 5 pounds for $45. I was like, get a bag. Get a bag. So, yum. So now we know where to get our oxtails from, the Jamaican restaurant. So, I mean, the Jamaican grocery store.
There we go.
So, yeah. I can't wait to eat this. This
Well, here is
the house
something-
smells amazing. The house
Yeah.
smells amazing.
Here's something I'm kind of excited about that I didn't know and I was hoping for. I wasn't actually planning on cooking the entire bag, but I took it out of the freezer and I knew that my Instant Pot would, defrost and cook at the same time. And they were huge. They're like this big.
Okay,
chunks.
let's see.
And I was hoping they would break down into individual normal
Yeah,
sizes.
look at the size of that. That thing is gigantic.
Well, it did break it down even more to smaller, which I'm happy about because I'm going to be separating this into 2 different recipes. And I don't want to say what the second one is because I really don't want anybody being mad about
Okay.
totally ruining a recipe.
Okay, here we go. To the Jewish community,
Turn away.
we're putting pork in your matzo ball soup.
Oh my God, your matzo balls are amazing.
We love matzo ball soup. We've had it with chicken. We've cooked it with chicken.
Yes.
We, being Joe. She's made it with chicken. And then one time we had some extra pork butt left over. So she decided to put that in the matzo ball soup. And then she added some green beans. This is totally a non-Jewish meal with the
Completely non-Jewish.
with the pork in it. But oh my God, I love matzo ball soup and I love the pork butt. And Joe has combined them together, and we call it the pork.
Amazing.
We call it pork matzo ball soup.
It is amazing.
It is really good. It is. We are pork eaters, so my apologies to the Jewish community. I know you guys will understand. But
All right, so I'm saving this for the matzo ball soup.
I'm saving all. Oh, look at all
Yeah.
of that deliciousness.
Including that's some beef stock that I used in there. Plus, like I said, they were frozen when I put them in. And, so that's their juices as well. I also seasoned the oxtails with the regular stuff we use: salt, pepper, garlic.
Our SPG.
Yeah. And I did use some of that umami.
No, the mushroom seasoning.
Yes.
All right.
I've got the oxtails that I just took out of that. And I'm going to add back my pork cubes. I didn't completely cook them. I just cooked them until they were browned because I knew I was going to be putting them back in here.
That's going to cook down even more.
Yeah.
And then she's got some noodles going here.
Right.
And then,
So the rest of this recipe is really just going to be, oops, that's all of the thing we have.
I thought we had more.
I thought we did too, but we
Do I
don't.
need to go get some?
Nah, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal.
We got that Dave's seasoning that Nicolette gave us.
Oh yeah,
That tastes better than soy sauce.
That's not soy sauce. It's
I said it tastes better than soy
Oh
sauce.
yeah, but it tastes as good as
It's in the refrigerator.
Worcestershire sauce as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like Worcestershire sauce, but it's more deliciouser. You gotta shake it up though. Sometimes it settles down, kind of like the soy sauce. Oh my gosh, y'all, listen. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dave. No, thank you, Nicolette.
Actually, John, because
you.
John put it on
Go
the
ahead.
steaks and we were asking the question.
Yeah, and then Nicolette said, "Oh, I have some. You want some?" We were like, "Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
please, thank you."
Thank you to them both.
Yes, delicious. All right, y'all. I'm gonna come back when this is all done and we sit down to eat. See y'all in a bit. Y'all, I said, "Oh my God, is that mine?" Joe says.
This one is yours.
Okay, the empty plate's mine. Okay.
Now, I want to say we don't normally eat out of our large salad bowl, but I just thought that it would look prettier in this.
I think so.
I think it is, and you know, when you're eating soup, if you have a wide surface area, it cools down faster.
Okay.
And although this is not a soup, honestly, I didn't thicken it up enough. And guys, clearly, I think I'm feeding about 20 people, because, I mean...
Look how full that pot is, y'all. I told you those noodles was going to be more than enough.
I don't know why I do this. Anytime you leave me alone in the kitchen, I cook for like 10 people.
Where's my tail?
I'm getting it. Right there it is. Right there it is. Look at that. Look at that.
That big old oxtail right there. Yes.
The only thing I did to finish this off is I used 32 ounces of beef broth. Normally I use my own broth because, yeah, I'm that kind of person. But I didn't have any made up, so I had to buy some. And
Sour
we used
cream.
sour cream. Worcestershire, we used the other one instead. And some Dijon mustard. Can't tell you how much I used of any of it. I don't measure. I'm terrible about that too. But my stuff always ends up tasting good, so I'm doing something right.
Yes, it does. All right.
Taste it.
Let's
Oh
eat.
my God, you've got to eat this.
All right, y'all. Can't wait to taste this. What do you need?
Just making sure it was on.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So what Joe does is on the Boston Butts, there's this, I call it a fat cap.
That's what everybody calls it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought I gave it its own name. But Joe cuts that off and seasons it and makes pork rinds with it. And so good. So we snack on those.
So healthy.
Not healthy. Oh man.
Despite the fact that I used a lot of flour to thicken this, it did not thicken. But
Don't worry about that. The flavor and the mushrooms. So good.
I know.
Here, have some. Yum.
It's like such a simple meal, but so flavorful.
Very good. Love it. Alright. Big old oxtail. Ooh, that's hot.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Got me a piece of meat off of here. I can't. It's hot.
It is hot.
This is so good. Alright, see if I can pick this up. Woo! Hot. Y'all, this is so good.
I think after it sits overnight, it'll be even more tender.
Oh, yeah. Ow! You can't talk to me while I'm holding something hot. Oh. So good. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna let this cool down. We're gonna eat our lunch. And I'll come back to you guys. Oh wow, this is good. Excellent lunch. So good. Alright y'all, that's all I've got for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like this, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.